So this is my daughter Lacey.
Hi.
She broke her iPad today, so she's gonna fix it because the Apple Store won't. Will they?
No.
They won't fix it, do they?
No, they won't.
So she's gonna fix it. She's 8 years old, turning 9.
Yeah.
And
like 4 more days. So.
yeah.
That's
And
great.
and she's gonna fix her iPad. So for the first time ever. So here we go. So let's do this, Lace.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll instruct you, and then you can do it.
Okay.
So all you do is you take that tape off that your teacher put on today.
Very carefully.
Yep. Yeah. Put the rubbish in here. All the rubbish in there. In the little bin.
Okay.
So how was your day today?
Great, except for dropping the iPad.
Yeah, you dropped your iPad.
I did a bit of maths.
Did some maths?
Yes.
Did you use your iPad?
No.
Okay.
Actually, I did.
Alright.
We did like some fractions.
Okay. So we're going to take this glass.
Shout out for Mrs. Knox.
So we're going to take this tape off.
She's a great teacher.
We're gonna, it's a good shout. It's a good shout out. Right? So we're going to take this. It'll get you somewhere in life, won't it?
Yes.
So take this tape off, just so we can get to the screen. You want to show them once you've taken it off. Do you want to show them the cracks
Yeah.
that the iPad's got? Now, does the LCD still work?
Yes.
Okay.
The tapping, the screen works.
The touch works. Everything works. So just show them the cracks.
So
See the cracks down there? Yep, big cracks.
Right.
All right.
Right there.
Okay. So first of all, we get this little. So turn it off first. So make sure you turn it off. Make sure you always turn your devices off first. If you go to repair
So
them.
power button off.
That's great. Give it a swipe across.
Swipe on it.
Swipe across. Okay.
So make sure it doesn't work. Like,
Yep.
like this, press the home button.
Yep.
Make sure it doesn't work.
By the way, the camera's up there.
Oh.
Okay.
I keep looking at
So
that.
we get a heat gun.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're just gonna slowly go around the edge of the screen like this.
Okay.
Until I... Okay.
And I haven't dropped this in like 5 years now.
That's right. So what we do is we get a guitar pick.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna stick. So the cable runs here. So you want to stay on.
I see, Dad.
You want to go on this, right? So we want to get in here and just grab that tool, and I'll just open it for you. I'll get you started. Okay, like that. Don't want to stick that too far in because it will hit the LCD. So we get our guitar pick. Okay. Now once you've got plastic in there, then you can go. So now just slowly work your way around. So work your way, yep, hold on to it. Put it back in, like this, that's right. Let me get back in there again.
Back in there.
Okay.
How do you know where it is? Not even looking.
Okay. That's it. Now just hold on to the pick nicely and then work your way down that side.
I don't trust myself.
Okay, you're all good.
Okay.
That's all right. Pop it back in there. Now this iPad has been done before by me, so shouldn't be too hard to get the screen off. Now just be careful because there's Wi-Fi. All your Wi-Fi antennas are down there.
Oh my gosh.
That's right. That's fine. So just watch out for the antennas down the bottom there. Okay, just a little bit in there. That's it. Now any glass. So you get the glass and you stick it into the into your bin up here.
So it has
Just
broken
rip it off. Yep, just rip it off. That's it, pop it in there. Now, come down this side and try and show them. Oh, they can see you. It's all good. No? Yeah, so go back in there. Go back to here. Yep. Okay. Yep. So go work your way around here because you won't be able to see how that's broken there, so we're going to have to open that bit up for you. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
So what I do is I just get the get it actually. Let's come down like that. Let's have a look. Pop that in like that, and then put that close to there, and then it should lift up. There we go. Okay. Just come around
Yeah,
there.
my dad's a genius.
Alright, now follow that through. Just working. That's it. So you want to separate the adhesive.
Can't believe iPads are made like this.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Not really. That's the digitizer. That's the bit you touch. So all the wires go in there and it creates the touch.
Wait, can I like...
No, you don't touch the LCD because you get fingerprints on it, see? So that's the home button and those two gold connectors there touch there and that's what makes it go on and off with the home button.
But what about if it wasn't on that? It would work.
It wouldn't work, that's right. You could push that like that and it won't work. So let's get you a screwdriver. So I'll get you a screwdriver. Now there's four screws.
Sticky bits.
What did you say?
I said sticky bits.
Oh, you mean the
chair.
seat sticky, it's leather. Alright, so there's 4 screws. Here you go, here's a screwdriver. Now,
I can see one.
okay, now try not to touch the LCD at all. Okay? So you put your screwdriver in.
I've done this before.
And then, yep, that's it. And then when you get the screws, just pop them over here into your little case. Holding it up like that because it's under the cables there, okay? So now what we have to do, as you're holding it, you undo the battery first. So there you go, hold that.
Definitely like a book.
Yeah, it's like a book. So push down and unscrew that one. That's the battery connector.
A lot of batteries in here.
No, that's the battery there.
Oh my gosh, there's so much.
So make sure you're pushing down. Is it unscrewing?
No, it's not unscrewing.
The battery's already out, that's why. You already pulled it out. Okay, so that's good. So now, we don't want that to be on, so watch this. Okay, we don't want that to be on like that when we take the LCD out of the iPad, because if we do, we'll blow the backlight. So what we do is we get a guitar pick and we just stick it in here. Look, like this. Stick it on into the battery connector and see that? Now it's not on anymore and we can't turn it on. Watch. See, it won't turn on because it's not connected to the battery. So now what we do is we get the pry tool. This is a pry tool, right? Now in here we flick this up. Alright, like that. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Do it very softly. Just put it in there and just flick it softly. That's it. That's it. You go down and then up just a little bit. That's it. Perfect. Because if you're too rough, that will break.
Yeah, and
then,
you don't want it to smash.
That's right. Then what we do is we grab it like that and we just pull it out straight. So you do it. You grab it. Don't touch the LCD. Yeah. And hold it and go straight that way. That way. That's it. Perfect. Pop it to the side. Okay. So that's our LCDs out. Now we want to remove our digitizer, and that's got 2 connectors that look very the same as that one.
What do I do?
So you just unclick those 2 just like you did that one. They're digitizer connectors. 1, 2. That's it. Perfect.
Yeah.
Then we remove it exactly the same way. So pop that under there, just to lift that, any adhesive that is there, like that. Then we grab our fingers like that, and we pull it out straight. Pull it out straight that way. Straight flat. Just go that way.
Yeah, maybe I can't do it because it's like...
Can't do it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just like that.
So I don't want to break
just pops
it.
out. All good. Okay, so that's our broken one.
A really broken
Smashed. So we're going to pop that in the bin. Which is
one. Now
down
we're
here.
going to get our new one.
No, we're not going to do that. Get that yet.
Okay, do that
We're going to just go round. So we've got a razor blade here, and we're just going to go round. Lacey's going to go round the iPad just like this.
And get all the glue.
Not to hurt anything, and then just get
All the glue.
Yeah, any adhesive off, just like I'm doing. Okay, put that over here. So she's just working away at the glue at the moment.
There's
any glue that's on there, she doesn't want it on her new iPad because otherwise it won't seal correctly.
and Dad can just do any of the other glue excess of the iPad if I don't get any.
That's right. We have got, Lacey has chose a white,
I have not chose a black screen, I have chose a
white
white.
digitizer today. So she's going to put a white
Because
digitizer
my
on.
brother has a black one, so now I have a white one to know whose is whose, because sometimes I take my
brother's is
brother's
black?
iPad, sometimes I take my brother's iPad to school. What do I have? Did you know that?
Oh, you got an iPad 3. So that's for an iPad 2. Okay, so let's see how it's got a different, it's got it down the bottom.
Yeah.
So it's got the flex cables down the bottom. So we need to get an iPad 3. So let's get an iPad
I
3.
keep looking at the TV screen, the computer, not
Okay.
the camera.
Here it is.
That's the camera.
Now what we'll need to do with this one, we'll need to transfer the home button over. So off your old screen. So let me just do that quickly. So we get rid of this because this is what they make this one for. This one's made for an iPad 4, but you can just use the same screen and just remove the home button. So that we can't use this home button because the connector is a different width apart than the one that's on the iPad 3 to the iPad
So you
4.
just need
So what we do,
just take that one off and
Yep.
use the other one.
correct, so we're just going to pull this one off like this,
The other one's the same as.
pop that screw there, pop that screw
This one
there,
has a white button.
it's going to have a white button, yeah, who's lucky girl. So we'll pop that in the bin, so we don't need that anymore,
No.
that's wrong. So
Rubbish.
we get our screen with our
Button.
button assembly,
Doesn't know how to talk. He's mind blown.
okay. We're just going to put the screws here.
Hey, you've already done 3 screws already.
Yeah, but we won't be using those ones. We won't be using those screws, so
These
only.
ones.
Yeah.
You just chuck them in the street.
Alright. So where did those two? Yep, chuck those two out. We'll get our button. It's not the actual button. We're actually just getting the
gold things.
the connect. Exactly, Lacey.
I'm so smart.
So we've just got to heat it up a little bit to remove it. And we're just going to pull. This one's a bit tricky. Pull that off.
He said it was a bit tricky for me, so he's just going to do this and then I'm going to do that.
So that's our digitizer. So we've got our little gold iPad 3 that we're going to stick onto the iPad 4. So we've got our 2 screws here. I'm pretty sure Lacey could do this. This is pretty easy stuff. So we're just going to put that on like that into the screw hole. Okay. Just pop it in like that.
Can I try?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
There you go. Feed them up nicely so they're not too tight. Okay, done the other side. So it's not so tight, just a little bit. Okay, let me have a feel. Make sure they're not done up too tight. Okay, perfect. Now what we do, we want to test the button to make sure it works. So let's just test that button. Push on that button and see if it clicks nicely. Nice?
Yeah.
Good click?
Yeah.
Okay, that tells us that we're all set there. Everything's working. So first of all, we want to remove this one adhesive that comes down the side. So we need to remove these 2 stickers. So remove those 2 stickers for us, Lace. Use your fingers or use that. And make sure you hold on to that. Yep. So like, just remove it off like that. Yep. Okay, and we want to just hold it like that. We want to pull this one off. So pull that one off, that one that goes around there. Just the one.
Just this one?
Yep. Yeah, just use, probably use this actually. Yep, that's it. Perfect. So is it just this, is the sticky bit still on there? Yep. Spot on.
There you go.
Alright, pop that in the bin. Put that in the bin. Okay. So now, what we're going to do, glasses breaking everywhere, is
we're running glasses.
pop this like that, and what you're going to do is you're going to feed those into there like that. So the easiest way I do it is just get your little twit thing there, and so you just pop it in each one bit at a time.
Can I flip them over?
Yeah, you can. So you see what I did there?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me just pull it out a bit. It needs to come out a bit. So it's pretty hard doing it when you're on this angle, but there we go. See how they're in? See the white strip? So you've got to make the white strip disappear. Now that's done. So now if you just pop them down with your finger in the middle. Use your finger, pop it down the middle. No, just this bit here. Pop that bit down. With your finger. Just pop it down. Grab the middle of it and fold it down like a, watch this, like this.
Okay.
That's it, and just push down that way. Yep, perfect. Those you've got to be careful of because they can break really easy. Okay, so what we do now,
tiny.
That's right, plastic. So what we do now is we just fold that, tuck that in there like that, okay?
So it doesn't flip out.
That's right.
When you're doing schoolwork.
And it's going to be like a book. So we're just going to squeeze that in like that. Now we're going to go for our LCD. LCD's next. But before that, we've got to stick our battery thing back in, stop the battery from coming on, okay? The trickiest part with this is you've got to keep it like a book. So what we're going to do is if Apple sold genuine parts, then this would be a lot easier because the flex cables are a lot thinner. So they use, with these aftermarket parts, they're always a lot thicker, which they don't want to sit in there properly. Okay, so we're going to pop this back so we don't touch the LCD, and we hold it like that, and then we're just going to feed it in here like this, just the same way as you got it out. Okay, do you reckon you can have a go at that?
Wait.
So hold it up like this, like that, and now feed this connector, this flex, into the gap that's there.
Okay.
Okay, so try have a go at that. Yeah. Just be very gentle when you grab it. You will get that. Okay, now your screen goes back on, like that.
Yeah,
okay.
And then you need to put the screws in.
Yeah, so let's just get this down. We've got to take our pick out first because that's stopping the screen from going in. Then we put that, push it down a little bit. Now see how you got the marks on the screen? You have to get rid of those.
Yeah.
So we're going to put our battery screw back in, which we forgot to do. Okay, so here's our battery screw. So I'll hold it up and you can screw it back in. Okay, here you go. Sorry you guys can't see this. So go to the right. So left for loose, right for tight.
I remember.
And just go nip it up a little bit. Push down a little bit harder. And it should stop, get hard all of a sudden. Have a look. So feel you got it pretty, yep, spot on. So I see I can't turn it anymore, quite hardly. So that keeps the battery connected to the motherboard. So
What's
what we do,
motherboard?
the motherboard is the big part which actually is the iPad. That's the bit that runs the iPad.
Okay.
So we've got our 4 screws there.
In the iPhone case.
Yep, so you can put those back in there like that. Doesn't matter, they're all the same size, those ones, so you can put all those screws back in.
In
any order, that's right. We've talked about screws, haven't we? Going in the wrong hole.
Yeah.
Some are too long and some are too short. If you put the long ones in the short spot, you can actually damage the motherboard and it'll have long screw damage. So these iPad 3s, they all have the same screws for the LCD, so there's no damage that will occur because they're all the same size.
Well, now if we got a crack on the LCD.
A crack on the what?
On the
ILCID.
No, the LIC.
A crack in the LCD. Well, you can buy replacement parts. Yes, you can buy replacement parts from your local supplier. Apple won't have them, but they're trying to make that happen. So they do sell third-party replacement LCDs, and you can pop a third-party LCD in there. Even though they're good LCDs, so you won't have any problems. But yeah, stick it straight in the hole. You should be alright. Yep. But it would be nice to buy original parts for these, but unfortunately, Apple want the monopoly on that and won't allow us to do that. So last screw, doing very good. Doing a very good job. How's this? You fixed your own iPad.
I know, and my dad didn't. My dad has a lot of work to do.
That's right.
When fixing iPhones.
Mhm.
It's lucky that I even get to spend time with him, because usually dads are going at work.
That's it.
In the morning at 3:30.
3:30.
Maybe 5.
Yeah, maybe 5. Right, so check these screws. So they're all nice and tight. Good job, Lacey. Shout out to Lacey for doing a good job. So what we want to do now is we've got a few marks on our LCD from Lacey touching it, which can happen.
Touching nothing.
So you should try not to touch it. So we're going to use like a little microfiber.
Like a little glue.
And just give it a. See how they're coming off. See how you get any marks on here
You're gonna
anymore?
make them nice and shiny because.
That's right. But you don't want to touch them around the edges because there's all glue. So we just want to touch the LCD. Otherwise, you're going to have glue in there as well.
Dad, do you take these off as well?
Yes, you can take those off now. Actually, before you do that, let's test the iPad to make sure everything's working. So we've got to test it first before we take that off.
That looks funky.
It does look spunky. Okay, so we're going to half put it together. Is that where you dropped it?
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll just have to panel beat that section there a little bit. So give me 2 seconds. I'll just grab.
That's my dad's secret room with all of his stuff.
So if you hold the iPad, we're just going to bend. She's just dented the corner, so we're just going to bend it back so it's not dented anymore. This is pretty soft aluminium, so it bends back super easy, just like that. So those corners look alright. Okay, so I just have to wipe that LCD again. Got me touching it this time. Okay.
I actually got an iPhone. My dad's fixing it from the battery.
He is. Alright, so we're going to pop that back. Just rest it on there like that. Okay. Now that fits on there nicely. Okay, we're just going to pop it on there, turn it on. We should have our logo. There we go. Got our Apple logo. And now we're just going to test the screen. So before we put it together, we're going to make sure that the screen works, that the home button works, and you don't have any dead spots on the screen.
Because there is dead.
Because It's the bubble, that's fine.
Bubbles.
There's bubbles, but that will get rid of those bubbles. So once it boots up, we will test everything and make sure it's all working. And once it's all working, then we'll start to put the adhesive, take the adhesive stickers off, and I use a little bit of glue as well, just to help hold it down.
It takes a long time.
It does take a while to boot up, doesn't it?
She just fixed it.
You fixed it, not me. So here's our iPad.
That's my face.
Okay, so let's check our home button to make sure that works. Sometimes it's got to catch up. It hasn't caught up yet. See how it takes a while? There we go.
Something's wrong.
There's our home button. What's the passcode?
Something's wrong with the tapping tap thing.
Okay. So we've got
a little issue here.
It might just be because it's seated up a bit and something's touching it. So let's have a look now.
No.
So it works up there, but doesn't work down there. Okay, so you just want to move aside for a second. I'll just double check everything. Move aside.
No bum. So sticky. Gosh, my bum.
So here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got our touch now. So
it's like mysterious face.
So here we go. Our touch is working perfectly. So yeah, guys, those connectors have to be in properly for the touch to work. Now we'll check our home button. So push the home button. Make sure it's on to start with. There we go. Our home button's working perfectly. So now we're good to put this back together. So I'll just put the battery connector back in and put these screws back in, and then Lacey can finish it off. Good job, Lace.
Thank you. You did most of it, but I did kind of it.
No, I think you did it. I think you did nearly all of it.
Nearly.
So put our screws down.
Well.
So this just goes to show you that if anyone's taught, they can do this job. If anyone's taught properly, or you know, just watches other people, that you could change your own digitizer on your iPad.
I would like to keep doing this with my dad. Because it actually feels amazing.
Does it feel good, does it?
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to be a phone fixer as well.
You'd like to be a phone fixer as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just going to give this LCD one more wipe.
Just to make sure it's absolutely clean.
That's right, because once this goes down...
You can't get it up again.
That's right.
Because the glue is really sticky.
The glue is sticky.
Like sticky as not as quicksand.
Alright. So we're just going to peel this off.
Really carefully.
Okay. Then we'll just get a little bit of glue. So I use some gel glue, and I just pop it on the corners of the iPad. A couple of dots. A couple around the home button, and I sometimes give it around the side there.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Okay, and then I think Lacey can finish it off here.
Swatches.
Yep. Okay, so what we're going to do, we just want to,
Sorry.
just have to pull this up and get rid of it like that. And don't get any dirt under there. So pull that up. Yep, just like that. Yep, yep, yep.
It's like 2 hands.
That's it, and grab it. That's so it's nice and fresh under there. And you want to quickly
Don't.
just fold this over like a book. Okay, just like this, and I'll put it into place, and then no, that's on the outside.
Oh.
Okay, and then you and see how I've lined it up there.
Yeah.
Lined it up there. So I've lined it up there, and then we're going to just check that flex cable here. And that looks good. So now we're just going to push down here, and then that is now into place and good to go. So all we need to do is check the home button. The home button's working. So what we're doing to do now is we'll just give it another little reheat around the outside really quickly. Around the outside. Come over here so that they can see. Around the outside quickly. Yep, just keep going round and round. Make sure the white bezel. You want to go around the bezel. Missing the bit here on the corners. So like this. Okay. So like that. Perfect job. Just to heat up that adhesive, because we want to make sure that adhesive stuck, and then we'll just give it a quick press down the sides.
A quick clean.
Down there, not a clean, just a quick press. Just,
clean.
Yes, we'll sort that out.
Well,
so she's talking about there's a bit of dirt on the digitizer here, but we've still got the nice prettiness on. So what we're going to do now is show you the finished product, and then I'm going to put it on a book. Sorry, I'm going to put a book on this, just a light book, just so it seals it overnight and makes it nice for it in the morning. So if you'd like to test it out, Lacey, in front of the camera.
Okay.
Camera's that way.
Oh.
And was that tested out and have a go?
So this is my new iPad that we just fixed.
Yep.
There is no more cracks anymore. And as you can see, we both fixed it together. So there's this button right here that we're going to test right now. So ready? Worked perfectly.
Now, can we swipe it? Swipe.
Now we can swipe.
That's it now. Put your passcode in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And
we've just fixed our iPad. Perfect. Do you want to check the home button? You'll check it when it's off. So power it off.
Let's see if it doubles.
Just turn it off. There we go. Now just check it once. There we go. Now home button's working. Good job, Lace. Perfect.
Check 3 times.
So, perfect. So, guys, that was iPad 3 repair done by a 9-year-old. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
See ya.
Peace.